last time.
Oh hey Rune, wanna go uncover your past?
Yes, before you go, I've got a bit of an errand to run in Shorestone.
Sure.
If you could go instead.
Okay, I can go and get it.
Joke's on you, Riften rats. We got your precious.
I had to retrieve some of our stolen property.
And kill a lot of innocent people, so I've heard. You have to keep your blade clean. You're supposed to be an example. Just how many people did you kill in the end? We're thieves, not assassins.
I'm sorry. I think it's time to chase down that ammo.
So you might just ask around the tavern there.
That's an evil bit of business.
Hey, you should take that amulet over to my cousin.
That amulet's completely worthless.
It certainly is. An ugly thing.
It's an old family token from Markarth. Maltherd's snow bear was the father. There were 2 sons, named Bjorn and Haldir, and there might have been a daughter. This probably belonged to his wife, because she was a Forsworn, and that is a token of the Reach. But the Forsworn don't let anyone else near Fort Grindstone.
So I let some time pass until the next morning. It's kind of south. I'm going to travel to the Divine Elegance store downriver and then go directly there. Which, that's kind of a weird place for a store, knowing that they're like Forsworn everywhere. Looks like they're fighting somebody down there. I just waited until they finished fighting. I have nothing against the Forsworn, and actually I have a disclaimer for you. Your experience with this fort will probably be way different than mine. Destana is in the Forsworn faction. I'm going to link a card in this video, go check it out. But yeah, she joined the Forsworn and became a shaman. She freed Modanak, made him Jarl of Markarth, still under Skyrim's rule. So they have nothing against her. You ever noticed her old set of equipment was very Forsworn looking? Now you might say, but they're cannibals. But I mean, Destana's a vampire. If she's still human, that's cannibalism. Also, she was previously a werewolf. That's definitely cannibalism. Her philosophy was, Skyrim doesn't just belong to the Nords, but all natives. Also, Skyrim needed to be united to be strong and invade Somerset. And really, Forsworn are a mixture of Nords, mostly Bretons, but some Nords. And some Imperials, actually.
Oh, did you need something? I'd better get going.
I am worthy. I'm sure there's some reason the mod thinks I'm worthy. This is a really neatly decorated room. I like this. Oh, a Forsworn already purchased an armory item. Got our old dragon bone stuff. By the way, that's another hit from Faction Warfare.
Need something?
I'm guessing I'll be coming back here later. I like this transition. I imagine the Dremer Ruin is ancient, and this fortress was built like next to it, and they somehow tunneled inside, and that's how they got inside. And all the scaffolding outside is pretty awesome too. There's a lot of detail in this.
Need something?
Oh, so polite. Me from the future again. There is a pole chain on the right next to that gate over there, and I wandered around for quite a while. Also, when you pull the pole chain, it aggroes them, even for her, so I'm going to find a way to circumvent this. Did it work? I'm going to stay in stealth just to make sure. I don't know what this lady is doing, like walking to the next stage. Maybe she was supposed to advance as I fought them. Also, I like those gold armbands. That's one of the things I sold to the Forsworn merchant. Yeah, maybe being back here aggroes them. Huh, she's kind of pretty. But, like, nobody sees me right now, and that's why. Vitreous Beast. Or maybe not.
So you made it this far? I'm impressed. Skills like that, I can only imagine how eagerly the hags will welcome you into their coven.
So this is a scripted scene that puts your weapons away. The dark face bug is due to multiple plugins fighting over a character's face. I generally deconflict, but from time to time you'll still get it. For that I have a SPID mod that fixes it, and also a spell that fixes it. But I can't cast spells right now, so sorry, these boys have dark faces for a minute.
I'm not going to become a Highgraven.
Well, then a sacrifice for their magics. But I do have one question for you before my tribesmen envelop you. How did you get inside the fort?
Through the front doors.
Impossible. Only the Forsworn whose blood is painted on the lintel can pass. Or else you were the warlord Beethild. But she is long dead.
Who is the warlord Beethild?
A fierce warrior and a matriarch. Chief of the She tribe, who dwelled in this fort following the Markarth incident. She magicked the door to open to her family token.
You mean this one?
By Hersin's blood, where did you get that? Answer me.
Long way from here. Trade for trade, let me ask a question.
I will condescend.
I'd heard Fort Grindstone was run by an Imperial captain named Snowbeard.
The wild beast?
Was she his prisoner?
No, she was his wife.
I don't understand.
Malthair and Beethild, an unholy alliance. The Imperial dog set to drive us out of our homes, and the She clan mother who married him for the sake of the peace. It was no surprise the She thrived under their protection, while the rest of the Richmond were left to Imperial predation, robbing and ransacking the villages. The vicious Snowbear plundered our resources, amassing a fabulous personal treasure.
The Bear's Hoard.
You've heard of it, and that is undoubtedly why you're here. But this is the end of your quest, outsider. The treasure is lost. Ever since I became warlord of this stronghold, I've searched these halls. Because if I could find it, there would be some future for my people.
And something of a war chest, no doubt.
Perhaps. One day Madanak will return to us and the Forsworn will be waiting.
So you're a separatist. Madanak never left you and has joined us as a Jarl. Most of the Forsworn can handle peace with the Nords, and you still fight.
Of course. Someday we will expel the Imperial army in a glorious battle. That will become the stuff of legend. Meanwhile, my people need to eat.
Cyrodiilic Empire is gone, and the Dominion. You could call us an empire, but you'd be wrong. Though you prey upon the caravans.
Yes.
What if you had the Beer's Hoard? Have you heard of a place called Grunzinkerk?
Where did you get that name? Answer me.
I found it in a journal. It may have belonged to Malthair Snowbeard.
Interesting. It's a chamber in this ruin down below, but we've abandoned the depth. There is something down there, dwelling in the dark. Our warriors never return.
What if I could find it? You'd give me a share.
That's a fool's errand. But perhaps a fool is what you are. You haven't told me where you obtained the amulet.
But say I'll answer you when I've found the treasure.
I'll give you the key to the door that guards the depth in exchange for the amulet.
But
you can get it back from our Shaman if you return, and once you answered her questions, you'll find her in the far tower. Now be gone. Feel free to make what potions you'll require for your journey.
I'm gonna perform a public service for these guys.
Need something?
That effect gets applied hourly by my SPID mod, but you know, I felt like fixing them. Safety first. Bear traps. I'm glad that my perk extends to those too. Hey, a trap I actually activate. Oh, hello there, big friend. I really don't like Charas. They're creepy as hell. Pretty much on brand for the Falmer, though. Good. Oh, I get they were supposed to run out and surprise me, but Destana's stealth is 125, so they just kind of ran out and they were like, huh, what are we here for? Who opened this door? What's happening here? I can't see anything. He heard something, but he didn't get up in time. For the most part, when you're OP, the jump scares don't scare me. And I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring lately. And there, almost everything can kill me, no matter what level I am. So, and they love their creatures jumping out in Souls games. Speaking of jumping out, how did I miss that guy walking around this room for a minute? Also, he missed me because my stealth is so high. That's why I'm just in stealth this entire dungeon. Stupid table. Ah, you lost me. Getting up to those elite Falmer. A little tougher than the earlier guys. I have an idea. Maybe I'll spice this up a little bit. Oh yeah, I got a new mod, cast bars, so I can tell when I'm done casting. So he's going to be a distraction while I shoot them in the back. Oh, I forgot to re-equip one of her daggers. She's getting better at punching. Once again, kill cam jumps the gun. Oh, hey, there were two guys there. I still got the thing from Soul Sign that causes that to deal damage and explode skeletons. Oh boy, let's play. How much damage can I put out at once? Oh hey, he's pretty damaged already. I wonder if I can get by this. Yes. He was all by himself. Kind of sad, actually. Hey, if I don't move past it, then I won't rattle them. I'll just kill them all from here. I guess that was unnecessary. Ominous mist. Nice touch. If that circles back, I may have missed. Oh, yeah, I think I missed the treasure. Whoops. There it is. That looks like a pretty nice treasure. Now time to just take everything of value.
Hag's blood, you actually survived. Who would have thought a wretched peace drinker like you would have made it out of that hell?
Glad to see you too.
Did you find it? The bear's hoard?
Did. That's more than one back can carry.
Of course you have proof of this, outsider.
Here you are. Do you recognize it?
It's Giram's axe. It was taken from my father's dying hands.
Glad you have it. I've eliminated the Falmer, so you can get the rest of it.
Palmer?
Eyeless wretches that often dwell in Dwemer deeps. You've done us a service, outsider.
You must be a shaman.
I presume you've collected your share of our stolen wealth.
That's a rather rude assumption.
Accurate, though.
Haha. With no disrespect, I do recognize the mark of the Riften-Guild. Thief or not, you have returned far more than you have taken today. So you may also retain your skin and the precious blood that it contains.
Precious, precious blood.
You want me to thank you for it?
No, I want you to answer me something. Kalturin tells me you've learned the location of the bear's hoard from a journal belonging to Maltair's snow bear.
Correct.
And you're also carrying the warrior Batild's family token. These are important things, private things. And here they are in the hands of a stranger who walks through our defenses seeking our lost legacy. What I want to know is this. Are you truly an outsider? Or are you perhaps actually one of the blood of the She?
Oh, no, and please, no offense. Definitely not. Clearly, I'm 100% Redguard.
You're certain? A family token such as that is no small thing. It's passed from mother to daughter.
No, I only came to Markarth to find a buyer for the amulet to settle a debt.
Ah, so it's only a stolen trinket to you then. And foolish of me to seek the shades of the dead among the living. Still, there's a strange symmetry to your arrival with these dishonored mementos and the restoration of our inheritance. I must visit the hags and read the bones. Meanwhile, Kalturin, take your warriors and retrieve the treasure. This stranger is free to go.
Yes, Lady Mimosa. And here, you'll want this back. Take the wretched thing.
Thank you.
I will tell you. My hearth brother Fergus was a She. We were inseparable as pups. But when Betil took the Snow Bear as a mate, we became divided by our tribal loyalties. Last time I saw him was during a raiding skirmish. We were just boys, but I killed him nonetheless. I hope you tore that token from her cold dead corpse.
It was hidden in the Riften sewers, actually.
A fitting place for a woman who divided us from our tribal allies, our treasure, and even our dead.
Such bitterness, Kalturin. She was a mighty warrior who did the best for her tribe. Let it go. It was nearly 30 years ago. The Forsworn are united, and we have reclaimed our lost treasure.
But I cannot visit Fergus or lay sweet herbs on his brow.
Excuse me, Lady Shaman.
You have your portion of the treasure.
You don't want to keep the amulet?
It's a dead thing. From a dead line. Sell it. Or bury it. I don't care.
But I ask you a question, Lady Mimosa.
What now, thief?
Geez, the disrespect. I know this is a Thieves Guild mod, but this is also a good Forsworn mod. There need to be more good Forsworn mods.
This amulet doesn't offend you like it does everyone else. Why?
Because I'm old, and I was there. And Betild was my cousin.
Why would she do this? Betild, marry an Imperial and betray the Reachman?
Because she loved him, and he loved her. Admired her, too. And she thought it would save the sheep from the coming storm.
But it didn't, did it?
No. Snow Bear was so extravagant in the execution of his duties that he alienated all the other tribes of the Reach. When they finally managed to destroy him, they hunted down her tribesmen, killed the warriors, and absorbed the others. The She are no more. And it's better this way, for all the damage that they did.